When my girlfriend Kelsey told me she had a friend coming in for the weekend, October 25th, 2012, she explained his art project to me. He was traveling around the country collecting memories and reading the stories of people with Alzheimer's. I like the idea. I'm fascinated by memories, mainly because I lose so many of them. My memory is terrible. So I checked out his website. On it was a book he wrote about his memory of taking trips to the duck pond with his grandfather. I immediately pictured the duck pond in the college behind my house that I took many trips to as a child to feed the ducks. When I met Matt, I first asked him about his project and then drifted into the usual pleasantries. How was his trip? Where did he go to school? Where was he from? When he told me he grew up outside Philly, I asked where, because I too had grown up in a suburb outside the city. He told me Ardmore, my hometown. What a coincidence, I thought, as I began to change the subject. But offhand, I asked him where specifically he was from. He began to describe the intersection by a big Christmas tree. When I stopped him, he was describing the corner a block away from my house. Turns out we had lived in the same neighborhood for 7 years. We spent the next hour reminiscing about our neighbors, about the kids, and the school, about the park behind my house. We were a few years apart, but remembered all the same things. His brother, who rode around on an electric scooter, my next-door neighbors, whose son he was friends with, the intersection in front of my house where kids would play games. We'd gone to the same elementary school and had the same fourth grade teacher. We'd exhausted the list. When we exhausted the list, we changed the subject. But my mind wandered. I thought about my childhood and about the good times I've had in the neighborhood, that house, with my friends. I thought about the playground. I thought about the park. I thought about, wait, I said, in that story you wrote, that was, Matt interrupted me. Yep, that was the duck pond, the one behind your house. I'll never forget that story and how much more personal it made his story. But most of all, I'll never forget the duck pond.